This is how I edit podcasts. Today we're going to be using Hoot and a Half as the example. First, I have to ingest all the footage. I separate camera angles into their own folders, and then I open up Pluralize. This is what I use to sync the video with the audio. It does it pretty automatically, and then I'm able to export a multicam clip for Final Cut. Next, we're going to go into Final Cut and set up the library and project. Usually I edit in Premiere, but when it comes to podcasts, the people I work with like to use Final Cut, and so that's what I edit in so they have full control over the project when I give it back to them, and they can make any changes that they want. Now we can drag our multicam clip into the timeline, and it's time to start cutting. One thing to note, I always place my angles going from left to right. In this case, Mike is on the left, so he's going to be camera 1. That way when I switch to him, I'm using my leftmost finger. And with multiple angles, I line them up from left to right so that I'm also switching with my fingers from left to right, if that makes sense. I switch using the number keys on my laptop. With my other hand, I'm constantly scrubbing through the timeline, and when someone new talks, I scrub back to the part of the audio waveform where they started to talk. I cut a couple frames before they come in, and I keep doing this throughout the whole podcast. Sometimes I take out some ums or some likes, cut out some dead space, tidy everything up. Most of the time, I'll spend anywhere from 8 to 10 hours on one episode. If I can, I like to break it up into multiple days because they are pretty tedious edits. Now the whole timeline is cut through. We transfer everything over to a hard drive, pack it up, and take it back to our happy customer. And that is it. This is the method that I've found works best for me. Let me know if you have any questions about it or if there's anything I could do to make it more efficient.